What's up? It's Lori Raiti from Raiti's Rides, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to find out a woman's perspective on this 2018 Ford Raptor. So if you're ready, I'm ready to go check out and see if size really does matter. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, so here we are in this 2018 Ford Raptor. Joe, thank you for joining me.
Hey guys,
Joe
what's up?
Joining us on Raiti's Rides.
Can you believe it?
And a woman's perspective of the Ford Raptor.
And what really are we, what's the big question? I don't even, what are we even looking at, guys? I just showed up, so I don't know what's going on.
Well, the question is, does size matter? I mean,
does size matter? That's that ultimate question.
That's what everybody wants to know.
Yeah,
so
yeah, definitely.
This is a pretty massive vehicle, I have to say.
Would you say that this is the largest truck that you've ever been in?
Yes.
Yeah, so
absolutely. That's
definitely going to be a big change because, you know, Lori was like, hey, I want to drive a Raptor. And I'm like, what husband doesn't want to hear their wife say, I want to drive a Raptor?
Well, when you said it had 450 horsepower and all-wheel drive and all these features, and then I sat in it and I thought, man, I really want to get behind the wheel of this thing.
So that's why we're here. And where are we?
We're actually at Walker Ford.
Oh yeah, we're at Walker Ford. Because remember, I seriously, I was just driving by and I saw somebody that looked just like you, and it was you.
You know, I thought enough is enough. Joe's been doing all the talking. I want to do a little bit of the talking here.
I'm sure some of the subscribers would agree with you.
Well, you know, you talk about all the fit and finish and everything else, and I'm sure people want to know, what does a woman think?
Yeah, or what about the ladies out there? Because guess what, guys? We do have quite a bit of the females on here on Raiti's Rides that are into cars, are into trucks. They don't want to just drive their run-of-the-mill vehicle. They want something special.
Absolutely. You know, I mean,
and a Raptor.
Everybody has to commute in some way, shape, or form, and commutes are horrible.
Yes.
So you want to have a good time when you're doing it, or maybe you do need a work truck. I know I certainly could put a lot of stuff in the back of this truck, and
a lot of yoga mats.
A lot of yoga mats.
Yes.
Right off the bat, I can tell you that I love the seating position. I love how high I feel. You know, when you're on the road.
No, definitely.
It's so intimidating because everybody's got all these big vehicles now. This would be a dream to have.
Definitely.
Because I feel very, very almost intimidating myself being in this vehicle.
Do you feel like, are you a little concerned about the size?
Well, I am, and so I'm curious what it's going to feel like when we start to drive, because I have to tell you, this is so comfortable.
A little bit more than your ST, your Focus ST?
Yeah. Yeah, like my leg positions are comfortable. It's nice to be so seated upright. I mean, all the different features on, you know, moving the seat around. This thing, I could put my entire life in this console.
Yes.
My whole purse.
Yes, look at that.
My friends' purses, everyone's purse could go in there.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's crazy.
Everything you need could go in there.
It really is crazy what Ford has done with the amount of space, this wonderful little center console drawer there. I mean, carbon fiber.
The carbon fiber. I mean, so many places to put all the water bottles and phones. So I have coffee and I have water every morning. I love all that. And I do like the fit and the finish. I like the material that they're using here.
Yeah, it's
really
it's like a nice leather material, and it breaks it up. There is still some of the harder plastic, but they hide it.
Yeah.
They hide it well because that's not where your hands are going. They have it where your hands are going, exactly.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, I'm ready if you're ready. Let's
it's time to go.
Let's find out, yes.
We're gonna take this baby on the road here.
So first time my wonderful wife Lori is driving not only a big old pickup truck, but a 2018 Ford Raptor. It does have an MSRP of $73,000. It's fully loaded. This thing is fully loaded to the hilt. But the great news is MSRP is what Walker Ford is asking for. They're not one of those dealers that's asking more. And these are the final 2018s that are getting delivered. So really, really great that they have them available. So we're rolling out. Lori, take it away. What do you think?
Well,
what do you think of that EcoBoost?
That's nice.
It picks up, doesn't it? Get up and go.
You know, when you said it was 5,000 pounds.
I know, right? Yeah.
5,000 pounds. I was expecting a bit of lag.
Yeah.
And it's quite responsive. Yeah. It's really responsive.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Now, do you feel like you have to wait for it to kick in and then it goes?
No, it's right away.
Instantaneous.
What's funny is as we were driving out of the parking lot, I was a little, oh gosh, this thing feels huge.
Yeah.
But once you hit the gas pedal,
definitely.
it doesn't feel that
definitely.
big. It just is very nimble in some ways.
And that's the thing is, it's like the way that this truck has that Fox racing suspension, I think it actually makes it easier to drive for everybody.
Yeah, I can certainly appreciate that.
Not just off-roading, you know, it actually works on the streets. And would you say that you could drive this to work every day?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, I could drive this to work every day.
How do you like the air conditioned seats? I know you haven't had a lot of experience with those.
Well, you know, when I had heard about them, I'm thinking, who needs air conditioned seats? But it's really hot, and having the air conditioned seats
definitely,
is really
definitely.
nice
I know it's a nice feeling.
Sometimes it's really funny that you don't know what you don't know until you try it, and I kind of like air conditioned seats.
Yeah, definitely.
So that may be.
Do you like the sound coming from the back? Because it doesn't have a big V8, so.
Well, you know, I mean, everything is, you know.
Yeah, somebody's right in the blind spot.
I was enjoying the air conditioned seats too much, and I got distracted.
That's right. Yeah, it's very easy to do.
No. What was your question? I'm sorry.
My question is that do you like the air conditioned seats?
I do like the air conditioned seats. I like how you know, the power comes in very linear. Wow.
Yeah.
It's surprising.
It does. It really surprises you.
It really is surprising how well it moves, how easy it is to drive. You know, you would think that going from a Focus ST to this big, huge beast of a vehicle, that it would be a little bit harder, maybe a bit of a learning curve.
Yeah,
almost,
definitely.
But I don't feel that.
No, you're driving it like a champ. I mean, we're driving down the road here, and you're doing a wonderful job. And I think that really shows how far the pickup truck has come, especially Ford pickup trucks. What do you think about visibility?
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's way better than the ST, in my opinion. You'll have to remind me where to turn.
Yeah, I will remind you. It's coming up at this light.
You know,
we have a little route that we do every time, so yes.
Thank you. But the visibility is better than the ST. And I know we closed the sunroof. The sunroof here, but I really like that. There's something about that just makes you feel open and spacious. And it makes such a big difference.
And it's a panoramic sunroof, which is great.
I also, you know, I wasn't sure about this little red line.
The red leather on the steering wheel.
Yeah, you know, at first I'm like, is that really necessary? But just now, taking that turn the way we did and tipping in that far, it's helpful.
Yeah, definitely, It really, you know, it's the little things that really add up in this truck, and I think you notice that as you're driving down the road and your hands are being placed on the different pieces, like the steering wheel and the center console and all that great stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the visibility is great. You know, these mirrors that they have on both sides are perfect. I mean, I just glanced over because there was a lady on my right. Just glanced over, saw her right there in the rear view mirror because it's huge. And so I do feel a lot safer because of that.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about overall ride quality? Is it bouncy, do you feel, or do you feel smooth?
There is some bounce, but nothing that I would say that I feel like it rides smoother than my current car.
Yeah, so you're saying that this is a smoother ride than the Focus ST.
Yes.
Keep going one more light.
Okay. Yes, it is. Yeah, and you know, before the ST, I had a cross track, and this is definitely smoother than the cross track.
Oh, for sure. And it's so spacious. I love how spacious these are.
Well, and knowing that these trucks can go off-road at the Academy up in Utah, that sounds like a lot of fun to do.
Wouldn't you take this off-road, go maybe up there in November when it's snowing and go through the snow?
I tell you, living here in Florida, we don't get a lot of terrible weather. We get the rain.
Yeah.
So having the four-wheel drive, I think, is a huge plus. I like the height as well because we get major flooding here.
Yeah.
And so having a truck like this would be I think we need to get
I would love to have this truck.
How are we going to fit this in the garage?
That's the question. Yeah, that's the question. But definitely this would be very nice to drive each and every day.
It handles the turns, turning.
You're doing great.
Great.
You feel good just keeping in the lane, like.
Yeah, I do.
Because remember, this is actually a little bit wider than your standard F-150, believe it or not.
Is it really?
It is. It's a little bit wider, and that's why it has those 3 extra lights on the front grille, because it is actually under the Department of Transportation. This is a different class of truck than a standard F-150.
So why does it feel so nimble and easy to handle?
It comes down to the great chassis that's underneath all that aluminum bodywork. It comes down to that Fox suspension that company has been in racing for years and years and years, and they've been able to now develop stuff that works off-road but also on-road as well. And I just think that at the end of the day, the F-150 just overall is a great package, and this just puts the exclamation mark on it.
Well, you know, I know you mentioned this before, but when I grew up, you know, trucks were
boring and
who wanted to be
hard to drive and
because
really
people use it for
uncomfortable.
work. You just use it for your work truck, and that was it.
And you know, but I also thought it would be so nice to have a truck because you know, if you buy something and you need a place to put it, you know, it just would be really, really handy to have something like this. And the fact that this exists is really interesting to me. I would have never thought that I would want a truck in a million years.
Let me ask you this: what color do you like? This left foot gray that we're in? Would you want a ruby red, a blue, a race red, black?
You know, when we first pulled into Walker Ford this afternoon, there was a blue one sitting out front that I thought was pretty.
We're actually going to see it when we roll into that second entrance.
Yeah,
we're going to see it again.
I would probably go with the blue.
The blue's pretty.
I do like this gray, but that blue just pops.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you're happy with it overall? 2 thumbs up?
I'm going to say that size matters.
Size does matter.
Yeah.
You heard it, guys. Size does matter, especially with this Ford Raptor. We definitely have to do this again.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
And we might need to figure out a new situation for the garage.
Yes, especially there's the blue one right there.
It's beautiful. Sitting
there. And I guess we could just park it probably on the end. All right, guys, so we have parked the truck. We actually went out and did a little bit more driving because Lori was really excited about being behind the wheel of this Raptor. So she wanted to drive a little bit more. And we didn't want to make a 45-minute long video and put everybody to sleep. But we just got back from that drive, and what do you think?
It's a lot of fun. If you're thinking about it, it's worth taking it for a test drive.
Yeah, you definitely want to get down to Walker Ford and drive one of these if you have not been in one, or if you've been in one and you've been saying to yourself, hey, I want to get one, definitely come down to Walker Ford. We agree that size does matter.
Yeah, it absolutely, it's just a blast to drive, and the pickup on this thing is unbelievable. I'm gonna say that yeah, it does.
So you heard it here once again from Lori of Raity's Rides, and I just want to give a huge shout out and a thank you to Frank and Weston Walker, Tracy, Benji, Mark, Austin, Steven, Greg. Everybody here at Walker Ford supports Raity's Rides so amazing, and it's just so great to have that connection and to be taking this to the top, because really sky's the limit. It's crazy how everything is blown up here on Raity's Rides so fast.
It's such a huge, wonderful community. I love seeing all the comments and getting comments from me.
Yeah,
people actually.
I know they want to see. Yeah,
it's wonderful.
If you want to see, you know, Lori get behind the wheel of some more cars. I mean, I know that there's a 2019 GT over there with a performance pack and a stick shift that has your name on it. So yeah, so definitely that is going to be coming soon. So stay tuned for that. If you have not been to my Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram pages, all Raity's Rides original content all the time. If you have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Especially if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Daily uploads every single day of the week. Something for everybody. I'm definitely going to get Lori in some more cars to show that woman's perspective on some of these different cars, because I think people really want to know.
Yeah.
They keep wanting to hear it. If there's something in particular you want to see on Raity's Rides, leave a comment in that comment section. Check out the new Raity's Rides merch store on Spreadshirt. You're probably saying, well, how do I get to this Spreadshirt? It's real easy. You're already on YouTube. Go back to my homepage on YouTube, hit that About tab in the lower left-hand corner. Down there, yeah, right there. Hit that link that says Raity's Rides merch shop. That's going to take you to Spreadshirt, and there is a plethora, I love that word, a plethora of Raity's Rides merch, all selected by Lori. She put that whole thing together.
And guys, if you see something that maybe you want, somebody said they wanted a woman wanted a long sleeve shirt, we added it. So just please let us know what you want to see more of.
But there's hats, there's bandanas, there's mugs, shirts, hoodies. I'm so grateful for you supporting the channel, wanting to promote the channel. This is just another opportunity to show your love for Raity's Rides. And just like always, guys, we'll see you on the next ride.